Congrats, you pre-ordered your Starlink and waited patiently for your beta kit to arrive. And now you got this big gray box sitting in front of your doorstep. Well, I'm gonna show you how to set up your Starlink. This is how to do it all. At first, you might be intimidated by the size and the weight of the box, but don't worry, I'll help guide you step by step and get you connected to the internet. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and if you want more information on what Starlink is, make sure to check out my video on our sister channel, CNET, or click here. Before you take anything out of the box, first you want to make a plan where you will be placing your antenna dish. Any obstructions such as trees, power lines, fences will have a negative impact on your internet connection. So make sure that your dish has a clear view of the sky. If you have rooftop access, that's an ideal place to be placing your dish. Even a wide open space backyard, that will also work. In my demonstration, I live inside an apartment, so you will not see me placing my dish on top of my roof or let alone a backyard. I'll be placing it on my patio. Once you have an idea where you'll be placing your dish, let's take everything out of the box. In your starter kit, you'll see an antenna dish, Wi-Fi router, power supply, cables, and a mounting tripod. The dish is the heaviest, so watch your back. We'll go ahead and connect the dish to the mounting tripod now. Next, we'll download the Starlink app from the App Store. In the app, you'll see a button called Check for Obstructions, where it'll launch an AR experience using your camera. And basically, this is just another great way to double check that there are no obstructions in front of your antenna dish. And you want to make sure that the dish has a clear view of the sky and is within the path of the satellites overhead, which you can see here in the clear area. In my example, you can see some trees and the top of the fence, so this is not an ideal location for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and place my dish on top of some moving boxes to make sure it has a clear view. A word of caution, there's no need for you to force the dish to look at a particular area of the sky. Once you plug it in, it'll automatically align itself and get connected to the internet. So pretty much just set it and forget it. That takes us to our next step, running your antenna dish's cable back into your home. Cable management and the placement of your Wi-Fi router is pretty important here. You want your Wi-Fi router as close to the middle of your home as possible so that you can have good Wi-Fi coverage all throughout. But that's also dictated by the length of the cable from your antenna dish. So depending on where this ends up in, most likely you'll be setting up your Wi-Fi router there too. So this step will be pretty unique depending on your situation and your home. Once everything is centralized inside your home, we'll go ahead and plug the power for the power adapter, plug in the antenna dish in black here, and the Wi-Fi router in white here. These are special type of Ethernet cable that transmit both power and data, so make sure to use the cables that are provided inside the box. As the system powers up, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes for the antenna dish to search for satellites and get connected. And as we wait for that to happen, let's connect to the Wi-Fi using the same phone with the Starlink app installed. In your Wi-Fi setting, look for the Starlink Wi-Fi router. And once you're connected, it'll ask you to create a new Wi-Fi name and password. So we'll give it a fancy new name and a difficult password. We may have to reconnect to the Wi-Fi using the new name and password we just created. Sweet, looks like we're connected. Let's open up the Starlink app to see the status of our connection. Here we'll see a live dashboard of our internet connection itself, the ping success, the live download and upload speeds, latency, and SNR, which is the strength of your connection with the satellites. It's a lot of information, but if you're into that stuff, it's available. Seems like we're connected and online. Let's do a quick speed test to bring up our morale from working so hard. You can expect to see download speeds of 50 to 150 megabits a second at a latency around 20 to 40 milliseconds, which is quite amazing for a satellite internet. And from time to time, you'll see your internet disconnect because of beta downtime. And you'll see this in your Starlink app under ping success. And Starlink does warn you'll see this type of behavior because the service is still in beta. But as SpaceX and Starlink launches more satellites, we'll not only see less beta downtimes, but faster speeds and lower latency. If you have any technical issues, make sure to use your Starlink app or log into your Starlink account to reach out to support and be patient with them. Thanks for watching, and for more how-to content, make sure to ring that bell and check out our related video on how to speed up your home Wi-Fi. I'll catch you next time.